In New York, a construction project may sit entirely on your property, yet completing it safely may require temporary access next door. That is where the construction license, often called an access agreement, comes in. It is a written contract between the project owner and the adjoining property owner. It grants limited permission to enter or use defined portions of the neighboring property or its airspace for specific construction purposes. Access may be needed for a pre-construction survey, monitoring devices, roof or facade protection, scaffolding, excavation support, underpinning, weatherproofing, or removal of temporary protections. A sound agreement does much more than say access granted. It defines the permitted areas, authorized personnel, work, hours, notice, start date, duration, completion, and restoration. Other important terms often include insurance, indemnification, site safety, condition surveys and photographs, monitoring, repairs, security, access fees, professional review costs, and procedures if the work runs longer than expected. An access agreement does not replace permits or applicable duties to protect adjoining properties. The agreement protects both sides. The project owner needs a dependable path to complete the work and manage the schedule. The adjoining owner needs enforceable safeguards for the property occupants, business operations, and use of the premises. If the parties cannot reach a voluntary agreement and permission is refused, New York Real Property Actions and Proceedings Law, Section 881, may allow the party seeking access to request a court-ordered license. The current statute addresses notice, duration, supporting documents, insurance, compensation, review cost, and responsibility for actual damage. Access is not automatic, and litigation is not a substitute for careful planning, complete technical information, and good faith negotiations. The right terms depend on the project, the properties, and the nature and duration of access. Before granting, refusing, or beginning access, both sides should understand the proposed work and the protections involved. Kushnick Palachi PLLC represents parties on both sides of New York construction access matters. Learn more at nyconstructionlaw.com.